It's time to bust out that air fryer, friends. I have another easy under 30-minute recipe for you. Today we're making air fryer drumsticks. My favorite thing about this is it tastes like they were deep fried without all the unhealthiness. So it's a better way to have fried drumsticks, and it's super affordable. Hi, my name's Christina. I'm with eatingonadime.com. Welcome to my sister Carrie's kitchen. My sister Carrie and I are on a mission to teach real families how to eat real food at home on a budget. And the best protein right now to eat on a budget, of course, is drumsticks, and the easiest way to make them is in your air fryer. If you have been loving the air fryer as much as Carrie and I have, you have to check out our digital cookbook. I'm going to link it in the description below, as well as today's recipe. If you have this handy little gadget, you are going to love all of these super easy and, of course, affordable recipes. Before we get started today, let's talk about the air fryer I'm using. This is the Beautiful line. It's available at Walmart. It's a great air fryer that's a great price point. It's linked below as well if you're in the market for one. 10 out of 10 recommend. When you compare like quality with price, this is going to win out every single time. Now it is a basket feature, which I personally love, but they have oven one as well. So for today's recipe, you can use either type of air fryer. So if you have an oven one, don't worry, we can still use it to make these drumsticks. Let's get started. All right. So the first thing I like to do is to take the drumsticks and put it in a mixing bowl. When I add the seasonings and the oils, I like to combine it all in a bowl to make sure it covers all sides of the drumsticks. For today's recipe, I'm using 12 chicken drumsticks. You guys, let me know in the comment what the price is of these in your area. Sometimes I can find these under $2 a pound in my area, which is awesome. So anytime you see these go on sale, I always tell people in our group and watching our page, like stock up, stock up, stock up, because we have tons of recipes on how to cook these that everyone's going to love. So once you add the drumsticks to the bowl, you wanna make sure it's large enough to like toss them around once you get all the seasonings on. Drizzle them with 2 tablespoons of your favorite type of cooking oil. I'm using olive oil today, but honestly, any that you prefer is gonna work great. Now it's time to add our seasoning. So for today, I'm going to show you like a good, classic, easy, simple seasoning. But once you perfect this, you can easily change up the seasonings to get a different flavor. Today, I'm using Italian seasoning mix, 1 teaspoon. Now, if you do not have this available in your area, I'm going to link a homemade recipe below. I love this. It's quick, easy, and adds tons of flavor. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of black pepper. So when I add it to the bowl, I'm just drizzling it or sprinkling it over the drumsticks, but don't stress too much because we're going to toss it. And then the recipe calls for a teaspoon of garlic salt, but I'm actually out today, so I'm going to improvise, y'all. And I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of garlic powder and a half a teaspoon of salt. This is a great, easy, classic recipe, so it's easy to really just make it work with what you have on hand. And last but of course not least, a little paprika. We are going to do a half a teaspoon of this as well. Now it's tossing time. If you guys can hear the puppies in the back, they're just having a little play session. They're fine. We're gonna roll with it. So what you wanna do is, I like to use tongs and just kind of toss those drumsticks to kind of get the oil and the seasoning over as much as possible. You really want it on the skin, just so, because that's going to give a lot of flavor to it, just like if you would have deep fried it. I'm going to move it around. I use the tongs. If it's kind of bunching anywhere, I'll use the tongs, can kind of move the seasonings as needed. So if you're at home, you can just use your hands if you want to really get the seasonings mixed around, but I just don't want to do that on a video because I know y'all will be mad at me, right? Now it's time to preheat the air fryer. If your air fryer has a preheat option, just preheat it to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This one does not, but it's okay. What we do is we just run it at that temperature for a couple of minutes to get it nice and warmed up so we can put the chicken into like a hot air fryer. I'm gonna run this at just 400 minutes to get it going. and then we'll get these chicken legs cooking. Okay, it's nice and preheated. Now be careful because it is gonna be hot, hence preheated. This is like carrying around an oven, okay? We're gonna put the chicken legs in a single layer in your air fryer basket. Now you might have to cook in batches. I'm gonna cook in batches today because you don't wanna like just throw them in there all on top of each other because they're not gonna get that nice crispy texture that we all love. They can be like close, but just not on top of each other. Then just put that basket right back in the air fryer. A little heavy, sorry friends. And we're gonna cook this at 400 for 10 minutes. All right. Okay, I got some fresh, clean tongs. These are my raw chicken tongs and my cooked chicken tongs. I don't mess with no raw chicken. I don't want no cross-contamination. I'm not here to make my family sick. So I recommend getting some fresh, clean tongs. Then we are going to flip these chicken over in the air fryer. Ooh, they already are looking so pretty and so delicious. Get them all flipped over here. And they're already getting crispy. I can tell with the tongs when I'm trying to grab them, so that's good. Perfect. Turn them and then cook them 10 more minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit after you rotate the chicken. Mine usually saves, which is great, to default to what I did last time, but my time went up, so I'm just going to do that down and start. All right, 10 more minutes and then they'll be ready. Now it's time to check them. After they've been going for about 10 minutes, I like to use an instant read meat thermometer to make sure that they're cooked through, because nobody likes to bite into a raw chicken leg. That is like super traumatic. So what you do, this is on Amazon, of course, link below. I use this almost every day in my kitchen to make sure my food is cooked to the safe temperature, but not overcooked. You just want to stick it in the thickest part of one of the chicken legs, and you want it to be over 165. Now that's the safe zone. For me personally, with chicken legs, I like to get over 180 because that's when you're going to stop seeing those like red. Have you ever bitten into a chicken leg and there's like a little red veiny spot? The 180 is going to make sure that that doesn't happen at all. So I go a little bit higher, my personal preference. And this is at reading at 189. So we are done. Okay guys, they are done. I just like to take them off. I do like to let all my chicken rest for about 5 minutes before serving. That just allows it to stay juicy and to keep the juice in the chicken instead of just being released immediately. I think it tastes much better. Let's talk about what to serve with this. This is a great, quick, and easy dinner. Now, look at all that flavor, y'all. You could throw your favorite veggies in there and roast your veggies next and have a nice, delicious air fryer veggie mix with this. This is going to be a great, healthy option. The chicken leg is like a, you know, it's got higher calories, but it's like, I'm going to say a healthy fat. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to say it. So you can have that with the veggies. Or if you're with kids, you could do like a little mac and cheese. You could do air fryer potatoes as well. There's so many options. This is a great, quick, and easy weeknight meal that's not going to heat up your kitchen. It's time for my favorite part, taste testing. I let them rest so they're ready to go. So delicious and so easy. I love that it tastes almost like it was oven baked all day long, or even almost fried, because the skin is crispy, delicious, has so much flavor with that seasoning mixture, but the chicken is juicy and cooked perfectly. Thank you guys so much for joining me today in my sister's kitchen. I hope I inspired you to bust out the air fryer and make something besides just French fries. You can make this easy weeknight meal and your family is gonna be so impressed. They're gonna think you are slaving in the kitchen all day long. All right, guys, don't forget, I've linked this recipe as well as our air fryer cookbook in the description below. And if you like today's recipe, I'm gonna ask you to do 2 things. And it's free and it's the best way to support us. First is to like and subscribe to our channel. We are growing our channel. We are having so much fun making these videos and we hope you guys are enjoying them as well. And the other way to support us is to go to the recipe itself and leave a star rating and a review after you made us. and let us know what you think. We love hearing from you guys. We love hearing what you like, what you don't like, so we can continue to create delicious recipes just for you. All right, guys, I am out of here. It is dinner time. Thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next time in my sister's kitchen. Bye, friends.